Okay, so we're continuing order number 0448. Last time we left off finishing Samsung stuff. When S8 was 8th grade, we also did the iPhone 6. So we're gonna go ahead and continue with the iPhones. Should not take too long to finish these up. So maybe 30-40 minutes max. So let's go ahead and let's get it done. So first, iPhone 7 Plus is going to be an 8th grade screen. Black screen is good, white screen looks fine, and it does not flicker when you move the flats or anything, so this is a good screen. It's going to be 8th grade. This was going to be 8th grade. Gotcha. Flats. Flats. Flats is good. It's not ripped or anything. That's good. Okay, this net set LCD is going to be C grade. I'll show you why in a bit. Okay, so right there where the bottom letters appear, once they fade out, you should be able to see it. But right down there, there's that red line right there. Every time they disappear, you can see it more clearly. You should be able to see it right now. There. That's color bruise. So when the LCD has that bruise, it's automatically C grade. And everything else is good with the screen, but that bruise makes it C grade. Really hard to see those kind of bruises in a bright room where there's a lot of light. That's why the lights in here most of the time turned off, so that these kinds of markings can be clearly seen. You see that red one along that crack right there. Another C grade. Screen's good, it's not flicker. This was going to be another C grade, 7 Plus, unfortunately. This net screen doesn't seem to have any bruises like the last two. White screen doesn't seem to have anything in it either, and does not flicker when you move the flats, so this is going to be an 8th grade screen. This Net 7 Plus also is going to be 8th grade. It doesn't show any issues. It does not flicker when you move it. So as long as the flats, it's 3D flats, 3D touch flats is not ripped, this should be an 8th grade screen. This one's gonna be C grade as well.
No water damage. On the bottom of the white screen, you can see the white and white spots. Some of them are pretty bright, some of them are not as bright, but I don't know if you might be able to see them. Broken. This one's gonna be an A-grade screen. No cracks, nothing. No bruises, nothing of that sort in the screen. Bruises right here. Okay, do you see that? That flats? That flickering? It's the flats. So it will happen sometimes.
This red one does happen.
Let me turn it back on. So let's let it turn on, and we'll continue testing one of the other LCDs. So let's do the 6 Plus. Yeah, it's not a lot for them. It should take too long. We can finish them quickly. So 7 Plus is turning on, and 6 Plus also turning on. Less. The screen's very cracked
on this one. You can see fog coming in from the corners. Dead pixels, definitely.
Yeah, this is gonna be a B grade screen. Touch works. Touch does work. As you can see, it's B grade. Broken.
next one turns on fine.
So this one, I know that the camera can't exactly tell because of how bright it is, but it's not white this screen, which it should be. It's kind of like purplish. It has like a purplish tint, so that's gonna make it a bigger screen. Other than that, screen's good. It's gonna be it for set plus. Take long. So 2 of them were good. A B grade.
Two of them were copies. And then you have
you can see those bruises right under the apple. They're like pinkish. It's gonna be a C grade screen. It's not flickering right now, so we just needed to turn it back on. I guess it's we can start with the success plus. So good.
so like I showed you this one just a bit ago. It's gonna be C grade. White screen looks good on this one.
It's not flickering, so that's good.
LEDs just don't seem to be really close one of them.
Nothing on the black screen that I can tell. It's gonna be A grade. Broken. Broken.
So this 7 Plus will be an A grade screen.
Black screen looks good. White screen looks good, so it's not flickering when you move the flats. Everything seems to be working just fine on this screen. So it's gonna be A grade.
sits in the A grade.
That's 4
on C grade. And that's gonna be 4 broken.
Okay, so 7, let's do A plus. First one broken. A plus, good green. It's gonna be A grade. This was A grade, right?
Okay, so this one has fog coming in from the top, not strong, just a little bit.
White screen looks good. Looks good. It's gonna be an A grade screen. Okay. So this one, as you can see, has a line right there, right in the middle. Just going down all the way down here. It's gonna be a broken LCD. You see the line? There you go. I know it's really hard to see because of how bright the screen is, but so as you could see, there's a line going down in the middle, all the way down here. It's not good. broken LCD. This one's yellow at the bottom of the LCD, a bit on the side. It's going to be a big red screen on the white screen, yellowish. I'm sorry, this was B grade. I don't know why I put it in C grade. This one's gonna be A grade. It's a good screen. Nothing wrong with it. Okay, so if we write that down, it's gonna be on the A plus, 3A grade, 1 B grade, and we had a 3 over unbroken. Set for 7 plus. I mean on A plus, my bad. Let's move on to the next one, and let's first plug in the 7. Yeah. Turning on. While that one turns on, let's go on and let's test the 6S plus. This one's more than likely it's going to be broken. This LCD, as you can see, it's like really beat up, but it is broken. And it is broken. Those turn on, let's go ahead and let's move on to one of the other ones. How about we do 5S? Okay, so let's turn it on. From the first screen, you can see that it's not that bad. It has yellow on the top, like fox here and here, and a little bit here. So this is gonna be a big great screen, and that's good. Let's not miss out on the flats. So it's good. Okay, this next one's gonna be a broken LCD because of the lines down here that are showing at the bottom of the LCD. It's not good. Put that the broken. .5C is good. Has nothing wrong on the screen. Everything shows good. It's gonna be C grade. 5Cs are always classified as C grade, unlike the 5 and the 5S. 5Cs and as needed. So it's only ever purchased in C grade. And one which is broken. Okay, now this we can do 6 plus. So this one touch works fine. The white screen look good. The black screen also looks pretty good. So let's just check the flats. No issues. It's a good screen. We'll put it in A grade. Flats, it's good. Black screen. Doesn't really show much. Okay. This screen is different though. This white screen. There's a lot of yellow in it. I don't know if that's visible on the camera, but there's a lot of yellow. In every crack there's a yellow line following it, as well as on the edges. And so this line here from the crack is followed through like a yellow outline on it, as well as this one over here. Both of them are. So there's gonna be C grade. There's too much yellow all around the screen. Okay, this next one, I saw something on the white screen when it turned on, so let's check that out. Same thing as the last one. There's yellow flowing through the cracks. I don't know if that's going to be visible out there, but you can kind of see a little bit of the yellow on the bright screen. It moves around a lot of the cracks in the screen, so it's going to be C grade as well. So make sure it checks that the flash is good. It's good. It's gonna be C grade. Okay. Broken as well. To left. That's one. Turns on. Does not flicker. Touch works. I see a couple of dead pixels in the white and the black screen. Right on this area. Just about 3 or 2 dead pixels. Yeah, about 3 dead pixels. So that's going to be B grade. Okay, this one works. Touch works. Touch works. Okay, so I'm thinking there's gonna be an issue here because the touch does not work all the time. Like once you reach this point here on the LCD like this, it stops. So down here will work fine, but once you reach this area, touch will stop working. See? There you go. And on up here as well, it'll work fine, but once you start going down, it'll stop at the same place. See how that stopped there? Okay, so now let's move it back up, put it back down here, play with it, try to go take it up here. Stops right there. The reason for that is because it's not a good LCD. There's it could be the deflects or it could be the LCD itself. Most likely deflects. It's causing disturbance around this side of the touch, this side of the screen, making the touch not a functioning touch. So this is going to be considered a broken screen because of that. So you had a total of 1 in A grade, 1 in B grade, 2 in C grade, and a total of 4 broken on the 6S Plus. Testing for the 6S Plus. Now we can continue with the okay, so this one, it looks good on the black screen. I know that the flex is working fine because I tested it already. So make sure it's good. It's the A grade screen. This one's going to be A grade as well. Broken. So this is one of those 7s. There was
original, but with a lot of bender stabs in it. So this is the aftermarket one, which, as you can see, it's not a good screen. It's broken. You see that black mark on the top right hand corner, I mean left hand corner, right there. Not good. This is not a good screen. So if it had worked, if it would have functioned, touch, flats, everything good, it would have been a B grade screen. Since it is an aftermarket screen, since it's been refurbished before, hence all the vendor stamps in the LCD. Check the flexes on these. This one's a rip flats, I'll show you this one. Other rip flats. Jeez. Black screen looks good. White screen looks good, but it's gonna be C grade. No issues when you just move the flats neither. But it's gonna be a C grade screen. I'll show you why in a second. So even though the screen's good, you can see that one flats. That's it though, it's just one flats. And you know that it normally does have two. The issue is that one of the flats was ripped off. So you can see right here, that's the other flats. It was ripped right there. You know, taking off the flat spins. So a screen like this, the 3D touch will normally not work on it, since that is called the 3D flats, 3D touch flats. So this screen is not gonna be 100% touch functioning touch LCD, but we'll get it on C grade. This was broken.
because it's gonna be A grade. This one has the same issue as that one, though just put in C grade. Same issue. The flex is not there, so if it works, it's gonna be a C grade screen as well. So this one, you can see right here, it is broken. This one itself is a broken LCD. It don't matter if you test it, it's not gonna turn on. You can see that right there. Both of those flexes are completely ripped off from the connector. See? This screen is not gonna work no matter what. It's not gonna turn on. So I'll just put that in broken already. Okay, this is another ripped flex. Same issue as that one. Exactly the same thing. So even if the flex wasn't completely ripped off like it is on these three here, if it was just ripped off a little bit, like maybe halfway, it would still be considered C grade because it's the same thing. It will not function correctly. This one we said it was going to be A grade, so I'll go ahead and put it in A grade. These are C grade automatically, so I'll go ahead and I'll test them, get them out of the way right now.
The screen's good. Nothing wrong with it.
Wood screen looks fine as well. This will be an A grade screen, but like I said, flex is ripped. I'll show it to you in a second as well, just so that you can verify it.
C grade.
These are D8s. Let's test this one since it's another ripped flex screen. Broken. So this one's not good at all. This one turns on. Let's remove the temper glass. Okay.
So this one is gonna be B grade.
There's a lot of fog going around the whole screen. It's really cracked. The frame is completely coming off, which might be one of the reasons why so much fog's going in. But yeah, this is going to be a B grade screen. So this is, like I said, B grade.
Okay, we are 45 minutes already into this testing. I honestly thought it was gonna take a little bit less.
It's taking longer than I expected, but we should be done
In the next 10 minutes max.
broken. It's broken. Broken. So it's not a big crack, it's right down here. Goes in, and that's it. But it's broken.
So a lot broken towards the end.
After the 7s, we have the 6S, which should not take long. Broken as well. Starts from here. That's why he creates all these lines. So the 6,
We have the 8s, the 8s and the 6S which shouldn't take long. It should be pretty quickly, fairly quickly.
Broken as well.
It's weird that all the broken ones
are coming out together at the end.
Slowly going broken again. Wow.
Which box was this one? What's that one?
Yeah. The box was packed good. This box was not packed bad.
But it's always preferable to keep every single LCD in its own bubble bag. Either in a bubble bag or in one of these plastics, because they'll protect the screen better. So the way that it was packed, it wasn't bad. But since they were all together in those bags, like they were probably like bumping into each other, and that could have created some of the you could say defects that some of them have, as well as some of the broken ones that are popping out.
This one's good.
And it's A grade from what I can tell on the black screen.
If the white screen looks good, which it does, it's going to be an A grade screen.
Screen looks good. Black screen, white screen as well. It's gonna be an A grade screen, which is good. We're at 48 minutes now. We should be done with these in the next 2 minutes max. These we might be able to finish them off in maybe 5-10 minutes, hopefully less.
Okay, this one.
Red bruises right up here. It's gonna be C grade. You can see that little red mark.
It's a lot bigger. If I get it closer, you should be able to see it. So, there you go. So it's pretty big.
From this close, you can only see like that little dot, but they're a lot bigger than what they might seem unless I get closer to the camera. So yeah, this is gonna be C grade. And last one's gonna be broken. That'll be all for 7.
Let's go ahead and plug in the iPhone 8.
It's broken. Let us write down
7 first before we begin with those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6 of the 7s were A grade. 1 was B grade. That's pretty good. And 3 were C grade. And you had a lot broken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13. 13 broken total for the 7. And forget about the copies that we took out earlier, which was 2 of them. And that should make the total of 25 LCDs,
which were the ones that were inside the box the moment we opened it, as you could see.
Okay, so next part. Let's go ahead and move on with the iPhone 8. Like I said, the first one was broken. This one's broken as well. You can see the lines on top. That's not normal. And you can see that it's starting to pop out a little bit more in the bottom. So this is broken as well. This one looks good. White bruise on white screen, which is C grade. So this is the one good iPhone 8, and it's gonna be where is it? Is it right here? Right above the crack, right above this crack right here. Put it one more time, just to make sure. Hopefully OPP's visible. Like I said, right above that crack. Small white and white bruise, but this is considered C grade. Let's put this out of the way. Okay, so iPhone 8 C grade. Okay, there's two broken. Let's write that down. Okay, now let's go on to the success. Where's my board? Here it is. Let's go. This should not take too long. So it's not turning on. Might be that it's not charged, but it should be. Let's connect the battery. See what happens. Nothing. So I'm thinking is that this LCD is gonna be broken. That's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna put it on the side. We'll test it one more time in a bit. For now, let's try it with another LCD. So if this LCD turns on without any problems, this one's going to be broken, which it does happen when the LCD is broken. Sometimes the H's won't turn on no matter what you do. So this one turned on. This one's broken as well, but like I said, it's not all the time. Sometimes it can be broken, it will turn on. Sometimes it won't be, and H's won't turn on. But I'll check it again just to make sure. Could be that I didn't plug it in completely the first time. So just to make sure, I'll go ahead and I'll retry it one more time. This is the one that wasn't on. Okay, hold up. Should turn on at least to a no display screen. Nothing. So it was on, as you could see. It was on. It should have been on at the moment this one was plugged in. But that screen is definitely not a good screen, since it won't turn on the first time, and after the board was already on and you just change the LCD, it still wouldn't have been light up. So it's definitely a bad LCD. This one's gonna be good. It does have bruises on the white screen. Get it closer to the camera. You could see that bruise right there. So
is gonna be C grade. Touch works. Touch is good. Flex works. Widescreen is gonna make it a C grade screen. This one's broken. I showed it to you earlier today. The flat is completely ripped. As you can see, it's not good. So we'll just go ahead and put this one here. Broken. Okay, this one is broken as well. Sir, turn it on. So you see those red lines on top? You'll see LCD is broken. LCD's been broken. So this one didn't turn on. And I'm trying it, it's not turning on. So same thing as the second to last, it's not turning on. So I changed the LCD, the board was already on. So the screen should have lit up, at the very least show no display, which would be broken, but it's not turning on at all. So I just took off the battery, I plugged it back in. I'm about to try it one more time. If it does not turn on, the LCD is gonna be broken as well on this board, on this LCD. So yep, it did turn on. Go ahead and move on to the next one. That'll add one, so this it says. Same thing, it's not turning on for some reason. Okay, so when it happens with two LCDs consecutively, when it happens two times, more than once, the same issue, it does make me think that it could be the board. So let's try one more time with this one. This one lit up. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the LCDs that are not good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try them one more time. This one was the first one I tried. This one was the recent one. So I'm gonna try this one more time. This one widescreen looks good. Touch is working fine as well. Touch is working fine. Black screen looks good. Say grade. So board's on, should be on. As soon as I plug this LCD and I put the power button, it should light up. It's no display. Okay, so this is completely reasonable, right? So this one didn't turn on at all, right? Which basically means that the moment that this one didn't turn off, the board shut off. And once you connect to one that has the defect of no display, unless the board's already on, the LCD will not turn on at all. You know, which makes sense. So this is broken. If I plug this one in, it's not gonna turn on at all. It won't even light up probably. And if I try to plug this one more time, the same issue is not even gonna show that it's no display. Since the board first has to be on, has to have been turned on previously with another LCD that is good, or that does turn on, you know. So this one's not good. I'll try this one more time just to make sure. Okay, there we go. Nothing. So like I said, if I try this one more time, I try to turn it on, it's not gonna even light up, because for no display to actually show, the board has to have been turned on already at one point. This is the next LCD. Very cracked LCD. I think it's gonna be broken. Hopefully it's not. It's not turning on. Like I said, this one I think it's gonna be broken because it's very cracked. You can see the LCD. You can see the backlight right through the holes up here. So what I'm gonna do is, since this one's already, we know it's good, I'm gonna go ahead and plug it in and turn it on. Yeah, it turns on with no issue because it's a good screen. Okay, so here's the issue with this one. It will not turn on. So you see there's a flex right on this area that connects this part of the flex with the LCD up here, right? It's ripped completely. That's why you can't see nothing connecting it from this edge. When that thing's ripped, it will not turn on. It will be completely like, this is not gonna show as no display. This is not gonna turn on, and that's probably the same issue that this one has. Yeah, it's the same issue. Same thing. See, it's completely ripped. Does not connect the flex to the LCD from this side. I'll show you how it's supposed to look in a minute. So those are not gonna turn on for sure. Okay, so this one, I'm about to show you. This is how it's supposed to look. You see that little cable that connects this flex to the LCD? That's supposed to be on every single one of these LCDs. If that cable's ripped, it's not gonna turn on at all. Now this one's showing no display. If that cable's on, it should at least light up like this one does and like that other one did. So since the cable is present, it will show no display. But if the cable was not present, it will not even light up at the moment you plugged it in. And if I take off the battery and I try it one more time, it does. The LCD should not turn on at all because it's no display. Let's try it. See? Nothing. Nothing. That's because it's bad LCD. Should no display. Move on to the next one. Hopefully this one will turn on. We have had a lot of sit sets broken on this batch. Hopefully this one, that's still gonna be good. It's broken, unfortunately. Not good, not good, not good. And most of the time that it's going away on me talking. Like the whole testing procedure for this bots, which was pretty big bots, has been about 2 hours long. It should not be that long, but since I am talking a lot and trying to show it and explain it to the camera, it's making it be a little bit longer than it should be, than it would take normally. I honestly think it should have taken maybe 1 hour, maybe 20 minutes, 1 hour 30 minutes max for sure. But this is the last LCD and we're done. So that's gonna be it for the LCD testing for order 0448. On the sets, as we had 1 A grade, 2 C grade, and we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them that were broken. Alright, that concludes testing for order 04.